So previously on this channel, I've been talking about certain parts of speech or many parts of speech, just like the noun, the adjective. I've talked about the verb, and today I'll be doing a video on the adverb. We'll have this general knowledge that adverb modifies a verb, just as the name goes, add, and you're adding verb to it. So adverb modifies a verb. Let me break it down in a layman's language. It means that the adverb will just describe a verb. It tells you how, it tells you when, and it tells you where the extent a verb goes. Okay, so example is she walked slowly. Now we know here this is the subject and this is the verb. Here, walked is the verb. So slowly is the adverb. So like I said, the adverb describes a verb. So she walked. How did she walk? Slowly. Remember I said something like it describes how, when, and where. So this slowly is trying to describe how this person walks. So adverb describes verb. That's as simple as that. That was the basic knowledge you had. Now I want to bring another knowledge to us, for those of us that do not know, that the adverb can also describe an adjective. And when you describe an adjective, it just simply tells us the intensity of that adjective or what happens to the adjective. For instance, he wore a brightly colored hat. So brightly is the adverb and colored is the adjective. Okay, and colored is the adjective. So this brightly is the intensity of this color, which is what? The adverb. So when an adverb is describing an adjective, it simply tells us the intensity of that adjective that it is describing. So an adverb is not just describing a verb, it describes an adjective, it also describes an adverb. We know that adverb usually ends with ly or ends in ly. That is the most common ending of adverb that we are all conversant with. But did you also know that other examples of adverbs could be always, usually, often, rarely, never, seldom? Now this word is called often and not often. So many people make the mistake of calling it often. So these are also examples of adverbs. They do not just end in ly. They also have this as adverbs, in case you did not know that. Now, if you recall, the reason why I'm doing this video is so for someone that wants to write the Pearson test of English, especially the reading module, will be able to do this task. This task sometimes come across as difficult for some people. But if you understand grammar rules and you understand structure, sentence structure, it will be easy for you to do this task. Let's look at this example. Come on, guys. So, acid mine drainage is produced in the process of mining and seriously dash the health of plants, animals, and human. We know here already that this word here, we established something when we started down. Most adverbs end in ly. Okay, so already we have an adverb here. Now what will be here? What will be here will either be a verb, an adverb, or an adjective. But what is after the blank will also determine what will be here, and not just what is here. Okay, so here we already know that this word here is an adverb. So let's find out what will be here, and then let's look at the options we have. We have impede, we have present, we have endangers. Okay, so this one, let's say this one is present. Let's say this one is a noun. So it's already ruled out here. Okay, so I'm going to get another pen. And let's say this one is impede is verb and endangers is verb. Okay, so let's say this one is already ruled out. It can't be here. So we are left with impede and endangers. Now let's look at the word closely. The health of plants. This is an article, and health here already is an adjective. So basically, we'll either have an adjective here or a verb. Looking at this word, we don't have an adjective. So basically, we are left with what? A verb. So this one of these verbs will make it into this blank. What's the meaning of the word impede? It means kind of to make slow, to retard. So let's see if we put it here, impede the health of plants, animals, and human. And then how about this one, endanger? That's to put into trouble or something like, yeah. So which of those verbs do you think will make it in here? What do you reckon should be the blank? Should be in the blank? You tell me in the comment section. Okay, so I'm going to go with the word endangers. And it is a verb. It will fit in more here than this one. So we're going to choose the closest option that will fit in more here than the other one. So endangers will go in this blank, into this blank, and will make more sense here. So look at it. Acid mine drainage is produced in the process of mining and seriously endangers the health of plants. Don't forget I wrote this one So this is ly is an adverb and it is modifying or describing this verb, endangers. So yeah, endangers the health of plants. So it's telling you the extent at which these plants are in trouble or in danger. So endanger remains the right answer here. I hope you got it in the comment section. Let's take another example. Now on the board now is a second example. Let us see how this one works. It says NSW management solutions must be financially dash, technically feasible and environmentally friendly. So we're going to find the word that should be in the blank, and the options are saturated, sustainable and balanced. And we already know here that this word financially here is an adverb. So what will be here will either be a verb or an adjective. Yeah, also an adverb, because an adverb describes a verb, an adjective and also an adverb. So we're going to look at the options we have here to determine what will be here in the blank. So we have here saturated. Saturated is a verb. Yeah. And we have here sustainable. Sustainable is an adjective. And we have balance, which is a noun. And we know that an adverb does not modify a noun. So balance won't be here. So we are left with saturated and sustainable. So we have another word after the blank, which is technically feasible. Okay, technically here is an adverb. Yeah, so we are left with the options of saturated and sustainable. Now looking at this word here, which one will best fit in the blank? NSW management solution must be financially saturated, technically feasible and environmentally friendly. And we'll have here NSW management solutions must be financially sustainable, technically feasible and environmentally friendly. Which one do you reckon will be the answer? Can you just leave the answer in the comment section before you go on with this video? So the right response here will be an adjective, which is sustainable. Yeah, so this adverb here will be modifying this adjective here, sustainable. Yeah, because sustainable is an adjective, which will be the right fit here in this blank than saturated. Saturated wouldn't fit in here, despite the fact that it is a verb. The adverb is not modifying the verb saturated here. It is it's rather modifying or describing this adjective, sustainable. So I hope you got the response. Now this brings me to the end of this video. I hope I was able to teach you a few things that you didn't know, or I was able to refresh your memory of this of these parts of speech. Yeah, just do more examples. You can go on to some websites and practice these things and see if these things I've taught you today will actually work. If you haven't followed me yet, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Remember to also turn on your bell notification so you know when I bring out new videos, which I do every week. And remember to follow me on Instagram at English_prep class and on Facebook at English prep class. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.